Hi everybody.
Hello there.
Jerry.
And Linda.
We're the Village's Newcomers. Going to bring you something new today. We haven't tried it before. We're down in the Southern Oaks area, the village of Marsh Bend. We have a borrowed golf cart, a Quiet Tech 2020 four-seater. It's a beautiful cart. We're going to take you for a ride. We have two friends with us. Notice we're all masked up here because of COVID, and we're really trying to be responsible. Going to take you around, some expert commentary. Hope you like it. You all right back there?
Great.
We are cruising along Spurlock Way. This is sort of adjacent to the Lowlands Golf Course. Some of you might have come to the, is it Street of Dreams? Is that what it used to be called, Mike?
I believe so.
Where they had model homes down here. I'm not sure if they called it Street of Dreams or not, but anyway, they had model homes. The ones that back up to Edna's on the Green are on this street. Tweedle Terrace. One thing about Southern Oaks, you're going to find a lot of construction, and people buy homes and then they will add things, whether it be a pool or a lanai. Here you see the mandatory outhouse. When you do an improvement here, they insist that you provide an outhouse for the workers. Let's see a lot of concrete blocks there, probably an extra room or a pool going in. These homes are new. This one called the Ivy we just passed. Laurel Oak. On the left there, that's the Iris. The Woodside and the Linden. We toured these, Linda and I did actually, 6 months ago probably. Some of them are occupied already. Now these homes right here you're looking at back right up to Edna's on the Green. Here you'll see a tent and a driveway. That's what the builders do. Looks like some crown molding or some sort of trim work is being done, so they put a shelter there for the workers to stay out of the sun a bit, although it's a glorious day in this neighborhood. 75, 80 degrees, somewhere in that range. See this roundabout here, you notice these two vehicles are parked on the inside. When you're temporarily parking in a roundabout, that is where you park, on the inside of the roundabout. That way cars can go around you in the proper lane. Marsh Bend, a highly sought after neighborhood. Some people ask me, are there pools allowed on your homes? Well, yes, there are pools allowed. It's just that when we film, a lot of times we only see the front of a house, and pools are almost always in the back. Lots of added landscaping to that home that we just passed on the left there. Getting another look at the model homes on the right. Lovely views out the back of these, looking right at that golf course. Quiet Tech golf cart is nice, isn't it? We bought a Quiet Tech. It's older, a 17 model. I don't believe it's as quiet as this one. we will turn right up here on Marsh Bend Trail and head down toward Water Lily.
Correct.
And we'll see where the new bridge is going to go across. Notice this absolute, complete, full stop. I deserve a trophy for that. A lot of wind noise today. Oh, there's a skater. Look at this guy. He's got his GoPro on there. Or no, that's a rear view mirror. Oh, I don't even know what that was.
That was a unicycle.
That was a motorized unicycle. One of the beautiful things about this area are these live oak trees, the Spanish moss. There are lots of them in Southern Oaks. We're coming up toward the turnpike. It's on the right. I don't think you can see it too well from here, but the turnpike is on the right. There has been some complaint from some homeowners that the home they bought backs up to the turnpike and they can hear the loud noise from those trucks going by. Some people are sympathetic and other people think, well, you know, that turnpike was there before you bought your house. Personally, I'm sympathetic to the homeowners because I am one, but when you buy a home and it's laid out on a plat, you assume that when it's done, it's going to be nice in every way. I'm going rather slow. There's a cart behind me. He's being very patient with me. This is where the Water Lily Rec Center is down here. And on the right, you see some equipment. You can think you can see some heavy yellow equipment over there. That's the new bridge that's going to go over the turnpike. Actually, it's already over the turnpike, but it's not been opened just yet. That's going to make life a lot easier for the residents here as they are able to cruise all the way into Brownwood with no problem at all. Get a good look at that bridge now. If it was up to Linda, we would just turn right in there and cruise on up to that bridge, but I follow the rules a little better than she does. I'm going to stay out here where it's legal. We're getting closer to that turnpike. Now we have 3 carts behind us. It feels like a parade. That house back there on the window, you can see in soap, "Welcome to your new home." Somebody's bought that already. Is that DeLuna?
I think we're in DeLuna right now.
We're in DeLuna. None of our cart traffic is dropped off behind us. I thought they would have turned back there, but evidently they're following us.
They know who you are.
More vacant land up here. It's going to turn into something real quick, I'll bet. We've come to the end of our road. We have to make a turnaround here. See if the folks behind us do the same. Are you following me? They said they were following me. They hope I wasn't lost. That's funny. Well, obviously they didn't care how fast I was going because they're doing just the same thing we are. Lollygagging. There's a golf course down here called Loblolly. It's also a type of pine tree. Going to turn into one of these neighborhoods in DeLuna. Here's the one that says, "Welcome home, Brian and Lori." It's their new home. Two full-size garages there. 4-car garage. Same thing on the left over here. Linda, I could have a boat and a Jeep and a golf cart. Here we got some landscapers. That is a Robolini going in there. Again, this is the neighborhood of DeLuna, one of the many roads within the neighborhood of DeLuna. Just past a sign in the yard, you might have seen it, that said Toys for Tots drop box. You're going to find a lot of generous and giving people in the villages that take every opportunity to help out all kinds of needy causes. That wind noise got increasingly worse, and I had to go to a voiceover for the last part of this video. See the cranes over there on the left? Still there with the construction for that water lily bridge. Love the landscape down here. All those oak trees, Spanish moss. You can see the newly planted palm trees with the braces at the bottom. That's a good indication of how far the villages is willing to go to give you a beautiful landscape. I'm sure they're quite expensive. See the wall on the right? That's indicative of a patio villa neighborhood. Maybe a courtyard villa. This is what we like about the villas down here in the south. You can see the garage Doors are large as opposed to many of the smaller doors up north. The driveways are straight into the garage, no curve. It looks to me like an easier situation to pull your cars in and out. New house plans down here. One other thing I noticed about this community right here is a lack of curbs. As you've seen in our other videos, there are drains in the curbs on the side of the street to handle stormwater. Here the drains are right in the middle. See that one there? But I do like the looks of these villas. Some of you Villages experts can tell us the patio villas versus the courtyard villas versus the veranda homes, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. Some really neat home designs here, though. Linda likes those windows in a garage. Those hinges that you see on the side of some garages, like the one we just passed a moment ago, are actually magnetic. They stick on, they're strictly ornamental, but that's a cool look.
Yeah, I don't think they're very expensive. Our neighbor has them. I think they're pretty.
The landscaping here is very immature because it's new. Give it 3 or 4 years and it's going to be big and beautiful.
I think these neighborhoods are close-knit. People get together, I think, a lot in these villas.
Two-car garage or two one-car doors. Strictly a personal preference, I guess. See those hinges? Faux hinges. And again, looking back toward that Water Lily Bridge, going to go over the turnpike. And we're back out onto the main road.
They'll have quick access to Brownwood, won't they?
The southern areas certainly have an air of nature about them. The Fetty Nature Trail, the Hog-Eye Path, and all of these trails that you can ride bikes, you can jog, you can walk, and of course our golf cart trails are here too. Coming up on the Water Lily Rec Center, one of the most beautiful of all rec centers in my book. The vegetation here is just outstanding. Like all the rec centers, really pretty. Now this wouldn't have been my pick for a color scheme, a dusty rose and yellow, but it's attractive, and this one's new. I don't think a lot of people grasp just how cool it is to be able to jump in your golf cart, head to the rec center and swim or play pickleball, bocce, horseshoes, whatever you like. And I realize some of you think that Linda and I must work for the Villages because we're so positive, but it's not for everyone. If you like privacy, you can find more privacy elsewhere. But if you want an active lifestyle, the Villages has a lot to offer. If we see the bad, we'll point that out too. There's the bocce courts, shuffleboard courts, and right behind them, the pickleball.
Yeah, we played bocce here. It was fun.
That's going to do it for our ride through Marsh Bend. It's a pretty neighborhood.
It's beautiful. Lots of green space.
It's new, and a lot of the people down there are younger
Yeah.
than you'll see in the northern section of the villages. And we saw quite a few people that recognized us on our drive today. And
A couple of rubberneckers.
yeah, I'd like to say hello to each and every one of you, and had a good time.
Until next time.
See you when you get here.